ready?
I'm ready.
Hi simpletons, it's me, your favourite drag queen. Simple the Drag Queen.
G'day everyone, I'm Eve Stropping.
And welcome to Second Opinion, where we'll be reviewing the runway looks of RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under.
Season 2, Episode 2.
Where we won't be looking at the main challenge, because that was...
shit.
But before we get into that, what do you think of the season?
So far it's feeling a bit like a, yeah, nah. I don't know, I just feel like the producers from the States need to be brought down to New Zealand to do the Queen some justice. I think they're bringing good looks, they're doing the damn gig, but the editing is just not working.
They're doing the damn gig except for this week's main challenge. But I agree, the production, the sound, the lighting is a little bit off. It's getting better. Episode 1 was a little off, especially with Ru at the end of the runway and then the backlighting. We can't really talk about the backlighting. In episode 1, there were shadows from all the judges on the wall behind them, but like...
Yeah, but the hair was looking green on the runway and then it was blonde at the panel. Like, it's still not top shot.
It's not the best, but her hair was just giving us 90s mood ring.
Well, she was serving Jane Fonda tonight. You know how she likes to serve different looks? So Jane Fonda tonight.
Different looks of Jane Fonda.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, let's get into it.
So this episode's runway theme was Fly Girls, Insects on the Runway. And the first up we had episode 1 winner, Molly Poppinz. What'd you think?
I was actually really happy with this look. In comparison to week 1, where they were all constructing their looks, I was really looking forward to seeing something new. One of the things that I did enjoy about this look is that it's really high fashion, but also club kid wear, or something that can be worn in the club.
Yeah, agreed. It was bright, acid green, loved it. I loved the textures as well. The nails looked really cool. The hair was really cool. Even like the face jewelry was really cool as well.
The little nose bit, but also the way that she's drawn her eyes with the secondary eyes. Very insect, very fly girl on the runway. It's a yes from me.
Prey Mantis, she better get. Next.
And next up we have Queen Kong. What do you think?
I was a bit confused at first because the description was, or the essence, sorry, was mother, grounded, mother nature, yeah. So I wasn't sure what it was at first. Wasn't reading moth to me. It was sort of reading like ghost character with the eyes, like the shape, you know what I mean? Like there's a Pokemon character, isn't there, that has that sort of like, it's like a ball with the white thing. That's what I thought at first.
Like I got that it was a moth as soon as she walked out, but yes, the way that she was describing it on the runway, I got more and more confused with that particular description.
Yeah.
But I also don't really like all black on a runway because you just get lost and all the details just disappear. It's just one big nothingness.
Yeah, I thought maybe it was just because it was to do with the texture of the moth because it's a bit furry, you know what I mean? But overall, I really liked her makeup and her hair. It was really pretty.
Everything was beautifully snatched. I just feel like, again, the furriness, the blackness of that, it just lost all dimension for me on the runway because of, let's blame the lighting.
Yeah. So, was it a yeah?
It's a no from me.
Okay. Mine's a yeah, but like a soft yeah, you know? Next up on the runway was Aubrey. Haive. What'd you think?
I actually really enjoyed this look. We've all seen a Terry Mugler reference before, but I think the way this particular look was constructed, every fold, every detail, the colour palette was just really beautiful to me.
Brown is so now, right? I love the mixture of the textures, the tonality, the sunglasses matching the eye makeup. It was amazing. She had the bag. I just think she was a bit of like overthinking it a little bit with trying to like go the extra mile with like the props and all that stuff. And honestly, she really didn't need the pull ribbon thing. Like, you know?
Yeah, a theatre queen on the runway, but all she really needed to do was sell the garment. And I think the theatre of it was a little too much and it just didn't pay off for her.
Yeah, because it was like the phone and then the bag and then the stuff falling out of the bag and then the ribbons. It was like a lot for like a 30-second, 40-second gig.
But I still loved the construction, the actual outfit itself.
Yeah.
It was definitely a yes from me.
Yeah, it was stunning. I love it.
Yeah. And next up we have Minnie Cooper. What did you think?
I really liked it. I really liked Michelle's reference for the butterflies and Mariah because we all love Mariah. Silhouette was good. It was very like 40s, 50s, more so 50s. Really nice flow, like the color. I really think she suits black hair, which surprised me actually because of that skin tone, you know what I mean? Like I find that I can't wear black hair, so I thought she did a great job. What did you think?
With the butterfly reference as well, I was getting like Jean-Paul Gaultier, the Dita von Teese outfit that he made for her. But there were a few, like the silhouette was really beautiful, but I wish the waist was just that little bit higher. But also the fur that she had was that really cheap fur, and I just wish there was a little bit more quality to the fabrics that was used.
And the feather was a bit like, what?
Look away from this
Look
fur.
over here.
Look at this ostrich.
Look over there. But overall, it was a yeah.
Her hair was also really, really beautiful. Like the blue waves in it.
The blue tendrils. It was actually interesting how they all kind of did like, well, tendrils? What are they? Antennas? You know what I mean? They're all doing antennas with the insects. Like,
is it antennae?
No, antenna.
Antennas?
I don't know. Whatever. Either way, I liked it. It's a yes from me.
It's a yes from me as well.
Next to the runway was Beverly Heels. What'd you think?
Beverly kills.
Next up on the runway, we have Beverly Kills. What'd you think?
I actually really, really enjoyed this look, except for the wig. The fabric, the heel, the shoes, everything from head to toe, except for everything that was on the back, was really great for me.
Yeah, it was definitely giving me like the mosquito out of Thumbelina. Seen it? No? Well, it was giving me that, and I'll put it up here right now. Size, like the fit wise, it was kind of like a little bit crumply, but that's kind of the fabric, you know what I mean? Like that's what it's gonna do. And then in Untucked, when you could see like the prosthetic thing that was there, like all the texture around the forehead was interesting. But, you know.
For the runway, I think it really worked well. The lighting worked well for her in this instance. But she also sold the garment really well. The mosquito coming around with the blood in the back.
It would have been good if she like squeezed it out and there would have been blood or something like that.
Why not? Let's just add a few extra options.
Yeah, but the high definition resolution on stand that we paid extra for with the texture on the headpiece on the forehead was not winning any, like not doing any favors.
It's still a yes for me, even with a little bit of texture.
Yeah, it's still a win, but it's not my favorite.
And next up we have Pamara Fit. What did you think?
This was kind of like if Spanky Jackson's look from last week went to a wedding. Like a bridesmaid version of the look from last week, the DIY.
She was crystallized.
Well, her wings, they're technically, or generally see-through, or something according to her.
Cicada's wings are generally see-through.
Cicada? I barely know her. What the fuck was that joke?
But she also called them deconstructed wings, but then said it just wasn't a vibe for me. I think that there were a lot of the same color with a little bit of reflection to them that just didn't translate very well on the runway for me.
Look, I don't know. The wedding seems like it's going to be fun, I'd say. Open bar.
A bug's life.
Yeah. You know, the essence was generally see-through. Maybe we should just see past the look.
Well, let's see past the look and just talk about her. She had beautiful hair. Her mug was beat. It was beautiful face, beautiful hair. Outfit, not a vibe for me.
But the question is, according to Minnie, would you pay to see the look? Savage! Ooh. Savage!
I'm going to say the look is a no from me.
I'd give her a tip. So
just the
it's
tip.
a no, but I'd give her a tip. Just the tip. Next up on the runway, we have Spanky Jackson, aka Celeste Barber at Pride. What'd you think?
I really love this look. It's definitely giving me 1990s Mardi Gras in Sydney with that particular headgear with those bits at the side.
Yeah. Well, bitch, she won.
Spoiler alert.
Well, you've seen it. Come on.
I really enjoy the look. I always think whenever she hits the runway, she's already selling the garment, regardless. She could come out in a potato sack, and I think I would still love it.
Yeah, I think 90s techno, glow-in-the-dark glow stick party, she'd be there, rocking it behind the bar, serving up some serious drinks. That's the look. I think you've nailed it.
Well, I've nailed it. It's a yes from me.
Celeste, you did an amazing job. Next up on the runway, we had Conda. What'd you think?
I think this look was amazing. We always knew that Hannah was going to be bringing some really good looks to the runway this season, and I don't think she's let us down. No,
she was serving glamour, elegance. I knew instantly who she was. I knew she was running that moth vibe with that shawl. I loved it.
And the headpiece, perfection, except for the shoes. Like, in her promo look, she was wearing gold shoes, so why wear a nude pump with this particular look?
My anaconda don't want none of those new shoes up on the runway.
But from head to ankle, beautiful look. It's a yes from me, except for the shoes.
It was stunning. That like 1920s almost inspired Art Deco makeup was stunning. I loved it. It's a yes from me.
Yes for me. Next up we have Yurigai. What did you think?
I loved this look. Yurigai's seriously carrying the season with the fashion. Honestly, I loved it.
We're lucky to have Yuri this season because obviously this look is amazing.
Head
Head to toe. The hair was beautiful. The makeup always is beautiful.
But I didn't realise that acid green was on trend with the colours lately in the drag scene. It's acid green everywhere.
Beverly Kills entrance saying, "I love to bring something new," but then
acid green just keeps popping up in every single challenge runway, and it's only been episode 2.
And it wasn't her that brought it.
No. I loved it. I loved the bows. It was cute. It was glamorous. It was fashion. It was a bit of everything. I loved it. And the claw. Like, how did she make the arms? Like,
I think she has an amazing eye for details. As you said, the ribbons, the hands, the headpiece. Everything was just beautifully thought out. The glittery shoes, maybe not so much, but it still fit the palette.
Yeah, I loved it. It was stunning. Absolute yes from me.
Yes.
You can eat me anytime. So that finishes up all the looks on the runway of episode 2, season 2 of RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under. What was your favourite look?
Obviously, it has to be Uruguay.
Duh!
Stunning look. There were 2 other looks that were quite good on the runway. Hannah's was amazing. So for the shoes. And Minnie Cooper's was a beautiful look, but there are a few different pieces of it that I'm not a fan of.
And Celeste really came through.
Celeste really came through with the personality as she does every episode so far.
Yeah, so I think we're unanimous on the fact that Uruguay definitely...
Uruguay's look was the look of the episode.
Yeah.
Capital Y-E-S. Yes.
Yes.
And that's been your second opinion. Join us next week where we'll be reviewing the runway looks of RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under, Season 2, Episode 3.
And don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below what insect you like the most. See you next time. Next up on the runway, we had Spanky Jackson. Ay.
Oh, Jackie.
Yeah.
Viewing the runway looks of RuPaul's Drag Race
Season 2. Oh, fuck. Mini Poppinz. What do you think?
Molly Poppinz.
Same shit. Same fucking shit.